Cancer. What is the main theme for you next season? That season being June, July, and August 2022. What is the main theme for you this season? And this is a general message for Cancers. So, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whatever placements. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Because if this reading's for you, you'll know. Things will resonate. And if it's not for you, then just leave it behind. Don't stress. But let us look at what is the main theme for you this season. June, July, August 2022. Cancers, I've been told you've been dealing with a lot of shit. And I've been told that you've been dealing with some toxic shit that y'all need to let go of. There's like some sort of toxic shit that you need to let go of that you've kind of been keeping all to yourself, or you've been dealing with all by yourself. But when you allow yourself to share it with others, and you allow others to be there for you as you are for them, there's a good transformation that will occur, or a good change that you need. I don't know. I just know that apparently y'all gotta let go of some toxic shit, or some shit that's keeping you distracted. There's some shit that is keeping you kind of distracted, and it's not making life any easier. You don't have to deal with it on your own. Okay? Maybe that's what's toxic. You're kind of keeping things to yourself. Maybe it's time to open up a bit more. But let's see what the theme is for this season of June, July, and August 2022. Oof. The Fae. Oof. You know what the Fae are? They're like the fairies that live out there. The spirits of nature. Not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tale. There is a story beneath the tale? Not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tale. Yeah, man, there's like more than one story, or there's more than one side to the story. There's more than two sides to the story. There are many facets and sides to the story. Alright? There's things that have been going on that you aren't aware of. See, the thing with the Fae, a lot of people aren't aware of the existence of the Fae, the spirits of nature, the spirits that thrive and live among nature and our natural world. You won't understand what's really going on if you only think from your side of the story. It's time to understand that there is more at play than what it seems. Is that what your theme is for this season? Embracing the fact that there is more to the story than you may understand. I feel like because of the way you react with the world and the way that you really feel the impact of whatever happens in the world, you sort of only understand it from the point of view that you want. Because, no offense, like, you're gonna get really caught up in the impact that you're feeling, and it's gonna not allow you to understand that there is actually more at play. There is more to the story than you understand. So, since this is going to be your overall theme, this is this is telling us Cancers, well, I'm not a Cancer, but this is telling you Cancers, there's more to the story, or there's more to situations than you may even perceive or understand. And your judgment may not always be the most tasteful, definitely not the right way to go about it. It's always good that you stand up for yourself and for those you love, but there is more to the story. There's more happening behind the scenes that you may understand. This is telling you, Cancers, keep an open mind, because sometimes there's just things that you won't be able to just understand from wherever you get your information, or whatever you perceive, or whatever those around you perceive. Sometimes there is actually just more. And when you keep an open mind and be fair with what your judgment of outcomes is, you'll be in a better position. Because if you get too locked in about what you want, you might not make the most tasteful decisions. If anything, like I said, that there were some toxic things distracting you that you've been keeping to yourself. When you allow yourself to share this with others, there is a lot more that can be done that you may understand. You may not think others and what their opinions are may be good, or you may not understand that there are certain someones or certain people out there that you don't allow to engage with you. They may have more that you need to know about certain situations. There's more to the story than you actually understand. And maybe you'll be able to release and deal with the toxicity properly that you've been sort of holding on to, sort of allowing yourself to dwell in. Maybe you don't even understand that you've been dwelling in toxicity. It's time to be open-minded to understand, like, yo, there's kind of more happening in the background. You may not be aware of toxicity, toxic mindsets that you've been keeping to yourself, keeping within yourself. Maybe just sharing some ideas or sharing how you feel about things with people will enlighten you, and they might make you realize, yo, like, maybe this isn't the best thing for you. You're kind of distracted from what you really need to be aware of. And with that, some good changes, some amazing changes. I feel like there are amazing changes ahead of you, but you need to be more open-minded about what you are dealing with, especially things that are stressful. Whether you can bear it or not, it's not about that. It's about the fact that it's stressful, and it does affect others around you when you're in stress. You may not be aware of that. You might be just thinking, oh, I found a way to deal with the stresses and I feel better, blah, blah, blah. But you don't see how the stresses also affect others around you. You're very expressive in a way that you don't understand, Cancer. Just because you don't say anything doesn't mean people don't feel your energy. Your energy is very easy to feel, Cancer. And if you've been dealing with toxicity or things that are bringing your vibration down, people can feel that. Others can feel that. Your loved ones can feel that. It doesn't matter if you say anything or not. We can feel it. And that's something that maybe you're unaware of, and something you should be open-minded to. But of course, there is more to the story than just what I'm saying. Hidden energy. Indulgence. You are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours. Demand what you need. Ooh, and the moon out there in the window. Maybe you should pray to Eluna a bit more. Maybe Eluna will enlighten you. Indulgence. This is the hidden energy. Have you been allowing everyone to accept whatever it is that you want to do allowing everyone to allow you to indulge yourself. I don't think this is telling us that you should indulge yourself a bit more. I think this is telling us that you're not aware of what negative things you've been allowing yourself to indulge in, what forms of safety and comfort you've been allowing yourself to indulge in. Because even though they might not seem negative, there may be consequences that you're not exactly aware of. It could be fairies in nature sparking up from the things that you've been allowing yourself to indulge in. Indulgence isn't only about gratifications and pleasures. Sometimes indulgence is behaviors and mindsets and programs and systems that you allow to run your life. And I feel that sometimes you just let it happen because like, no, this is working, so I'm going to keep it going. In a sense, like that's an indulgence, because once you analyze and reflect on things in a more open-minded sense, you might see that maybe what you thought was right and right for you may not be right for you. That's the feeling I'm getting from this. Sacrifice. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth. Yeah, there's some truths that you need to get more in tune with. All the ups and downs. Maybe some of the ups and downs are actually good for you rather than avoiding them. Avoiding things is a form of indulgence as well. That's the messages I'm getting, but let's get some more cards to support this message. Let's get a supplement for the number 9 Fae. And maybe spirit can enlighten us a bit more. What is this behavior or mindset or way of thinking that you've been allowing yourself to stay put in? I don't know, that's the message I'm getting. Let's see. Cross-pollination. Oh, have you been doing some toxic cross-pollination? Oh my goodness. That's very, very naughty. Oh, have you been thinking about some cross-pollination? Naughty, naughty. Nah. Nah, but let's get for real. Gemini. Cross-pollination. I think this is dealing with others and seeing how your work flows in the overall scheme of things with others. Those around you are also part of your life. And when you're able to flow properly and see if they can help guide you too, there's much wisdom in others and what they can tell you about, because you're all part of this big system. And there's more growth ahead that you may not be aware of. Yeah, you may not be aware of ways you can better your life. You got to understand that there's others around you as well, and they could share a much needed perspective. 3, express yourself honestly with people. Don't just keep everything to yourself. Don't bear with everything on your own. Allow that, allow the other bees to help you along the way. Allow the other bees to help you get the job done for growth. You're not the only one that can provide and stimulate and activate this growth, this building, this construction. There's others, there's a team, there's people around you, and they'll enlighten you to the fact that there is more to the story. Look, there's a bee up in here as well. Oof. You gotta work together properly with people, and you gotta allow them to help you, to work with you. You gotta allow them to give you advice. You need to allow yourself to hear what other people have to say as well, because what you think might not always be the correct thing. There is always more to the story. Damn, I keep chucking that in. Yes. Hidden energy, trine and sextile, symbiosis, yes. It's time to really, really work with others in the overall quest for growing things in life. Not just you dealing with things on your own. There is wisdom to be gained once you co-create with others, once you join and allow others to be at your level. You allow yourself to be at others' level. You allow yourself to be open with others as they are open to you. It's time to form and join together with others in a symbiosis. Because in a sense, all the bees together, they're not just individual bees, they are a colony. They are one mind. And that one mind helps every single part of it to make sure that it's flowing well. It's time for you to join in that symbiosis. Not just be an individual, but also be part of the team. Be part of others and let others help you while you help them. Allow others to provide you some insight and wisdom on how you can grow. Not because there's something wrong with you, not because you're doing things wrong, but because there is more to the story and there is more wisdom in just whatever you believe. There's more. It's not undermining what you think or what you believe. There's just more to the story. And there's much improvement that you could definitely utilize and harness. Let's see what this tarot can tell us about this. Damn, your theme is to be a bit more like, open and be willing to work together with people. Which is weird, because the way I know cancers, they're very open and they love supporting others. But my strong cancers, or at least the cancers that are trying to be very strong, and usually that sense of strength that cancers have, or when cancers try to be really, really strong, is very, very exclusive and independent, and not really letting anyone pretty much be in the way. Which is cool in a sense, but also, how do I say this? It dulls one of the most beautiful things about cancers. And that's that sense of unity and family, that loving support. You can support and tell others how they could be better, or like nurture others and guide them to be better. But you gotta let others do that for you too. It's about equality and fairness. It's not just your job to do this. People are there for you too. You're not only there for people. Oof. Four of Pentacles jumped out. Anything else want to jump out before I draw these cards? Oh! I feel there's going to be another one. It's going to be here. Nope. Okay. Oh, the devil. That's some hidden shit you're not aware of. The devil. Look at this guy. He's got money. He's got ice creams. Damn, look at that nasty smile on his. Oh, we got two cards here. So we got Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. Oh, wait. Oh, hells. Oh, okay. When I see these, wow, when I see these cards together, it's giving me a love reading message. I'm not doing a love reading. Why is it giving me a love reading feeling? Because usually this is reflecting on the past, but this is calling out to me and it's saying soulmate. And how you still desire a soulmate. Or you still desire someone from back in the day. Oof. What's that got to do with toxicity? Maybe there's more to the story about someone that you still desire from back in the day. Damn. Wait, no, I'm not doing a love reading. Hold on. Let me refresh. We're doing the theme of this season being June, July, and August 2022. I feel like you haven't been sharing your real, not emotions, how do I say this? What you're really dealing with inside. Or you haven't been, not sharing as in like only communicating, but you haven't been allowing yourself to free up what you're dealing with inside. Or at least in a healthy manner. Yeah, you've kind of been like harboring things inside in an unhealthy manner. And so you've still been going about life. You've still been going about life, getting things done and all that. But not as efficiently as you should be. Because I feel like you're missing out on something. I feel like you're missing out on something. Yeah. I might need more tarot to clarify this. There's an amazing opportunity that you don't see because you're seeing something that you used to desire in the past as toxic. You're seeing something, or not toxic, you're seeing something you used to desire in the past, and I'm guessing it's like an old soulmate, maybe, or someone in the past, something you used to really desire back then. You're seeing it as not good for you, and because of that, you're actually missing out on an opportunity. You're kind of too closed. You're too closed. You're not seeing that there's more to the story than you think. You think like, if anything, it's kind of showing me in terms of Cancer, like, yo, you're a bit like closed. and you're not allowing yourself to be completely immersed into the community. Like you are in a sense because you're naturally going to be like that as Cancer, but there's something about you that's being very closed. And because of that, I'm getting the feeling that this is in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So we've got Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Six of Cups. Yeah, you've been close, especially with something in the past that you used to really desire, which is probably a soulmate. Damn. You're seeing something as not good. Yeah, you are perceiving something as not good and like unsuccessful or not beneficial. And the fact that you're denying it and you're closing yourself off to it, and you're closing yourself off to a lot of things in the world, you are missing out on something. So I'm guessing the theme for this season is to realize that the more you close yourself off from those around you trying to help you, and the rest of the world and others out there that might even benefit you, you're gonna stay stagnant. So if anything, the theme of this month might be you opening up, becoming more open. Becoming more open and being willing to, let others in. Because there is a good, beautiful change ahead of you when you allow yourself to be more open, let others in, and build with others. And if it's not a love reading, because it's not a love reading, I didn't ask for a love reading. There's someone from back then that you got a bit of a fancy for, but I feel like you're not seeing them in a good light. I have a feeling like you're seeing it as like, oh nah, that's not good. That's not worth me wasting my time on. Who knows? Hidden energy is Five of Pentacles. I think the fact that you can tell, I'm kind of like missing out on something. You're gonna allow yourself to open. There's gonna be something that's gonna let you know that, hey, it's gonna spark a thought in you that, hey, maybe I should open up and understand that there's more to the story, more to a lot of stories than I originally perceived. And through that, instead of being defensive and always trying to control the situation and not seeing the goodness that you have around you, you will become more balanced and more in harmony, a better balance with spirit and physical. So it's time to work together with others. Allow others to work together with you. Oof, Tower. Oof. There's some sort of change, some sudden change that needs to happen, whether you like it or not. Because all this that's been happening right now, not so good. And this sudden change is gonna be that new flame, baby. Oof. The theme for you: open up, be more open-minded, understand that there's more to the story. I know I've said that a million times, but I feel like I gotta keep telling you, Cancer, because the energy I'm getting from you guys is, damn, you closed. You're not allowing a lot to flow through you, or you're not letting other people get too close. And it's kind of sad. It's very sad. I see it's a sense of protection, but it feels sad. I feel like you're missing out on a lot of joy and beauty and abundance. You're missing out on something. Open up, baby. Listen to what others around you have to say. Let's get a lesson for you this season. This lesson is definitely gonna tell us what's up. Definitely pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I think this pride is kind of blocking you off from a lot of shit. And it's kind of making you not see that there's more to the story. I think you're a bit too proud and you're not allowing the rest of the world to be there for you. You're not embracing the fact that you are part of the world. You're kind of just closed off. And I think it's a bit of a pride issue. I'm not even gonna say it anymore. You know what? Like you saw it, and I bet that hit you in the face as soon as it came out. It was like snap. I don't need to explain the details of this. I think we all get it. Hidden lesson, empathy. Yeah, come on. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. Are you? Because apparently the theme is that you need to. The theme is that you need to see both sides of the story, or at least all sides of the story. That is the theme for you, man. It's like I know cancers are extremely empathetic, okay? Cancers are extremely empathetic. They're beautiful because of that. They always see how others feel and they always want to nurture and make sure others are good as well. But I think there are cancers out there where their theme this season is to get more in touch with your cancer side and allow the true beauty of you and what your nature is to open up the world for you. Now, the animals will give us our last message for your overall theme. Because, you know, we love them animals. And the animal spirits are here for us. Spirit is here for us. Our ancestors, guardians, angels, guides, and even the Fae. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. The Fae aren't here for us. The Fae are just part of the outside, but they're definitely not against us. They're just all going with the flow. They pretty much, the Fae, they allow the flow to circulate in a better flow. Yeah, Fae are all part of the flow. They're not about pride. Fae, you don't ever have to worry about pride. They're just real. They're not trying to like cover shit up or anything. They're just real and they just go with the flow. But let's see where the animal spirits can guide you in you opening your mind. Ooh. Trust in the magic. Yep, you gotta trust in the magic, cancers. Trust me, like, have trust in the Fae. Have trust in the fairies, the forces that you're not aware of. But the real message from the spirit animals is learn from the past. I think this is asking you to take a deeper reflection from what you learned in the past. The past might have made you closed, a bit more closed. And that's fair enough. You know, we've all had past traumas that are extremely hard to deal with. I know personally. But there's also more wisdom you can get from the past, because there's more to that story of the past that you might be aware of. There's a lot more to that story from the past, or those stories from the past, that you may be aware of. And once you learn the other sides of the stories of the past, you might become more open to some true enlightenment and become the true Cancerian that the world will love and embrace, that you will be honored to be. Oof. This is what it's telling us. Your theme for this season is to see that there's more to the story than you might be aware of, especially in the past. There are still some unfinished lessons. There's definitely some unfinished lessons. And this is getting in the way of a lot of those unfinished lessons. Pride. Yes. Yes, indeed. Hidden energies. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. There's a even more beautiful form of you, and it's time to let it shine by embracing and being more open. Be the real Cancer. Let it shine. Be loyal to what you love. That's very easy for you. And it's time to heal. Time to heal and be loyal to what you love. If you still have love for things that you've been pushing away into the past, it's time to heal that and to let that love really shine. Be more pure. Be more of the loving, nurturing, beautiful caregiver that we all love you for. Let it shine. Your heart is still there. So heal it. Understand the truth of all the stories you've been convincing yourself, and heal. Because you've been strong. Too strong for too long, and I can't sleep without you, baby. Damn, is this a love reading? Damn. It's not, but it somewhat is. Damn, ooh, it's specific. I wonder which message, who these messages are specifically for. Oof. And I'll be waiting till you get home, and I can't sleep without you, baby. Alright, anyway, Cancers, that's what I have for you. It's time to be more open and learn more about what you think you completely know. Take care, my Cancers.